And we're back for Krystal and Courtney's career chat, and we're so happy to be back. Hello, Krystal.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Good. I love that necklace. Is that Stella Dot?
Of course it is. So are my earrings.
Love.
Where are you tuning in from or joining us from?
I am tuning in from Los Angeles, California. Hi.
Nice. And you all know that I am in New York, specifically in the Bronx today. And I'm so excited to say that because one thing you may have noticed about what's going on at CMB is we're getting people involved from all over the country. So I am here in New York, Krystal is in Los Angeles, we have CMB mentors in Atlanta, in San Francisco, in Ohio. We are all over the US, and it's just a really, really, really exciting time to be running CMB and be a part of CMB. So thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for tuning in for our first show of 2016. This is exciting. There are a lot more coming down the turnpike soon because we have so many awesome women that we have connected with over the last year, and they are excited to share their experiences with you on Krystal and Courtney's career chat. But today, we thought it would be really cool to interview each other because Krystal and I are, I think, pretty fabulous hosts of this YouTube show.
Yes.
But we've never really talked about what we do in our 9 to 5 and in our careers. So today, I am going to interview Krystal. We're going to switch it up a bit. Is that okay, Krystal?
Yes, it's okay. But going back to the Bronx, when you were talking about it, why was my first thought like J-Lo? Have you seen the clips from her Las Vegas show?
No, Krystal, I've not seen the clips from the Vegas show, but I do love me some J-Lo. What happened at the Vegas show?
She has like a Vegas residency now. So like a lot of nights she performs out in Vegas. And she has one where for her opening night, she brought out Ja Rule on the 6 train. Like she had a model of the 6 train and it was like the Bronx, you know?
The train is not popping, okay? That's a whole other story.
Look, Evelyn Lozado appreciated it, so.
But low-key, we need to have a CM in Las Vegas because I'd totally be down to go see J-Lo. Welcome back to Krystal and Courtney's career chat.
Yes.
We have fun, we keep, and we talk about what we do in our career. So let's get to it. So Krystal, my first question for you, because I don't think we've really talked about this at all in any of our other segments. What do you do for a living, for your full-time job?
So for my full-time job, I am an auditor. I audit schools and nonprofits. And basically what that means is we go look at the different organizations and verify that their financial statements are in order, that they're in compliance with government regulations, and that they have proper internal controls to avoid fraud. So a lot of accounting stuff.
Yeah, that sounds kind of intense. How do you prepare for a career like that? Like, what type of school do you have to do? What type of degree do you have to have?
Really, it's all about getting the accounting degree first. In the first couple years of auditing, it's all very how the organization itself is ran, your company, because there are different procedures that you have to learn, different compliance stuff that they just wouldn't teach you in school. So you just focus on the accounting degree and that'll help you more as you grow within the auditing firm. But when I was a staff, like I was testing attendance to verify that schools were properly reporting attendance because that's how schools get their money. So no degree would have taught me that. But now that I'm a senior, I'm testing like cash balances and, you know, profit and loss and all that. So I had to, you know, make sure I still had that accounting background to carry that out.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't realize how many different things you can do with an accounting degree. Because I see how you're not necessarily an accountant right now, but you're auditing someone and you need accounting skills. So that kind of leads me to the next question. Why did you decide to do this, to go this route as an auditor versus using your accounting degree to do something else?
Well, I went to accounting camp a long time ago when I was in high school, which is further away than I would like to admit these days. I'm struggling as a millennial growing up. And I went to camp at Loyola Marymount University, also known as LMU for my LA people who know what that school is. And I worked with a company called KPMG. And I really liked working with them. I interned with them for a while, but they have a very big company. It's a top 4 accounting firm. Very, very busy, longer hours. So with that experience, I wanted to go on a smaller scale. So that's how I ended up at my current company.
Did going the accounting route have anything to do with the fact that it is a very stable career?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that a lot of us are taught to go to school, get an education, get a job, and accounting is the most secure route to do that.
Right. I just remember around the time that we were finishing up undergrad, I graduated from USF in 2010. Krystal graduated a couple years after I did. But when I graduated, there were no jobs available for a lot of majors, for a lot of careers, but accounting is something that you can say, okay, there's an accounts payable position here. I can go do that. It's not going to pay you 6 figures fresh out of college, but it's a stable career. And there's so many different things you can do with that accounting degree. So I know if I would have been searching for a job back then, I probably would have thought, man, I wish I had an accounting degree instead of politics. That's a whole other story. Let me not even go down that route. Let's talk about a bit at our e-conference, actually. The other fun part. So, Krystal, we have talked about on our other broadcast, you running Classy Bear. So, can you talk about your other company and how you have started another company while working a full-time career?
Yes, so da 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 da! I'm an entrepreneur. I'm so excited. Okay, so I started a company called Classy Vet. It's a women's empowerment lifestyle brand designed to empower the inner and outer you. And how we do that is the inner you is through the events that we host, and the outer you is through our t-shirts that we sell. And what I love so much about it is that I've already done 2 events, and I've gotten such great feedback from women that I really feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose. Dang girl, 218 emails.
Sorry. I love it. So audio good.
So much better than my 17,000.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so those are our cute little shirts, and we donate back to nonprofits and charities designated to women and girls when you buy a t-shirt. So get a t-shirt and support some women.
I hear that. And how do you balance the two? Because I can't imagine being an auditor with traveling to different locations and actually pulling those long hours. How do you balance doing that plus running your own company?
It is a rough, rocky road. Auditing is incredibly demanding, especially at different parts. For my company, it's very demanding in the fall. And during the spring and summer, it's a little lighter, but it's still a demanding job. So what I have learned to do is just schedule. So every day I try to take 2 hours just to block out that I know is clear to work on classy bed. And it's hard because, I've got my man, I've got my family, I've got, friends. I want to live. But you just have to know what your purpose is and what you really want to do in life. And that should be motivation enough for you to fit it in.
You preaching that gospel on a Saturday morning. You go ahead, preach that. I agree with you. And it's when you find that passion and you find how you are going to let your passion manifest. And for you, it's with your company. And I think finding that is such a motivation and an inspiration, even in your 9 to 5. Because I know me, I want to do CMB full time, but I can't do that right now. But it is motivation for me when I'm going through the daily grind of my 9 to 5 that funds my CMB work. It's motivation to keep going, to keep waking up at 5:30 in the morning and doing the work that I do in human resources. So totally agree with you. Oh, what do you want to do long term? So you have these two really cool things going on. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I would really like Classy Veg to eventually be my full-time job. I would like to do more events worldwide and hopefully make it kind of a monthly thing, hopping around. And I also want to offer more clothes for various body types. So I want to have a full line that'll reach different women. It's
Nice,
crazy. If
nice.
your dreams don't scare you, you're not thinking big enough, right?
Exactly. But even as you're talking, I'm like, oh, that's so exciting. Yeah, shoot. Gotta have my little curvy pants. Love it. And switching it up a little bit. What advice would you give to a college freshman that wants to do the same exact thing that you're doing, that wants to be an accountant, wants to run their own company also? What would you say to them? Or what's something you wish someone would have told you as a freshman?
I would say to them, enjoy the little moments because when you are balancing all of this stuff, life starts to zoom by. And like right now, oh my God, how was it? February what? 20th? What? I just remember popping bottles for New Year's, so just take it slow. Remember that you're young. It's not a race. You need to live life and remember the moments that really matter because what so many people forget is that they're like, oh, I want money, I want money, I want money. And it's like, you don't really want money, you want financial freedom. You want the ability to do whatever it is that you want to do on a daily basis. And people equate that to money. So while you're hustling, trying to take in $600 a day and you don't have any time to spend with your family, that catches up with you. And that's a really sad thing to lose somebody very young in college to just enjoy life.
Right, 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 right,
While
right.
hustling, don't stop hustling, but balance.
It's like, don't do too much enjoying.
Yeah.
We got goals. We have an endpoint that we're trying to get to. But I wholeheartedly agree with you. I think back to being a college freshman and having this pressure to just always be doing and to be building and to be moving towards graduation and to post graduation. But it's really important to take a step back and to just enjoy those moments of college because you don't get them back.
You don't. And
There are
college is amazing.
so amazing. If there's some things I would do differently, but I mean, I miss so many things, and I wish I could have just slowed down a bit and taken it all in. Also switching it up, but also talking to our college students out there. You mentioned the accounting camp at KPMG. I'm sorry, can y'all hear those sirens?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bronx.
It's fun. When I talk to my girl Alex Wolf, creator of Boss Babe, who lives in New York, I hear sirens too. So.
I'm in, and I live right behind a hospital, so the ambulance passes right behind me.
Oh, wow. That makes it so much worse for you.
Yeah, it's worse, but then it's also a very calm neighborhood. I live behind a hospital and a school, like an elementary school. So. Lots
Uh,
of things. Um, oh yeah, so you were talking about the accounting camp at KPMG. I remember when you were working with KPMG, it seems like that was a pretty transformative internship experience for you. Are there any other programs you would recommend to college students that are interested in being an accountant?
yes, Inroads, INROADS
Any?
org. And that's actually for anybody who is in college should look into Inroads. It is for people of color, so that is our audience. And they help you get internships with major Fortune 500 companies. And that's accounting, HR, marketing, they hook you up. So inroads.org.
I think I just found it.
And they
This one?
start with high school students. So I was 17 when I started working at KPMG.
Is it this site, Sense?
Yes,
Krystal?
it is.
Okay, yeah, so check this out, screenshot it if you are a college student. I've heard really great things about this program also.
Yeah, and they pay you. So, hello.
Yeah. And aren't there, I know for some professions, there are internship programs where you have the internship during the summer, and it might be the summer before your senior year. And don't some of those programs turn into full-time positions?
Most of them do. Yes, if you stick with that company and you're performing at a level that they appreciate, you will get hired. So, hustle hard, get in inroads. I love it.
Yeah. And then finally, are there any
Oh, we're bringing boyfriends in? Let me get my boyfriend.
is there any other advice that you would give to college students or folks just getting started in their career that are interested in being an accountant or starting their own company?
I would say obtain leadership skills. It is so sad and frustrating to me to see how many people don't know how to lead other people and want to get promoted and want to move up in life. And people don't realize that whether you're an entrepreneur or trying to be the manager in your department, you are going to have to be leading people. So sometimes I just see such sloppy leadership. It's not professional and it creates a very poor work environment. So I would say look into management roles and what it takes to be a manager, how to lead, try to get involved in school, be president of whatever organization you can, just to figure out how different people operate and how to lead, because it's such a crucial skill.
Right. And I think that also along those lines, you can find leadership training out there for free. That we have a couple webinars on our CMB YouTube channel. If you sign up for our mailing list, you get access to even more videos than our Krystal and Courtney's career chat. We have videos on organization, on time management, on social justice and leadership, on diversity and leadership. And you get access to all those videos for free by signing up for our mailing list. And also, Krystal and I are speakers for CMB's first e-conference. And I want to take a minute and share some information with you about the conference because it is going to be amazing. Can you see the flyer, Krystal?
Yes, beautiful. Is that salmon pink? Yes.
This is the poster for our first e-conference, and the purpose of the conference is to really expose you to a bunch of awesome career millennial women, and also to give you a space to network with these women and network with other peers that can share resources with you. So if you go to our website, you'll see a full list of the speakers and what companies they represent. If you go to our Eventbrite page, let me find Krystal. There's Krystal looking lovely on our website. If you go to the Eventbrite page, you will see a list of all the workshops. Let's look at some of the workshops. Krystal, what are you talking about at the conference?
I'm talking about accounting 101. So, for my entrepreneurs out there trying to start companies and need help balancing your books, you've got to be at my webinar.
Nice. You can see here's Krystal's session here. We have that PR girl in the PR world. Isn't that so cute? And Alicia works in PR here in New York at one of the big four accounting firms. I'm going to talk about how to stand out as an entry level employee. A lot of really cool things happening here. So definitely check that out. Go to our website and you can sign up again on Eventbrite for free. We have a lot of surprise planned also, and there might be some giveaways.
Woo! I want something. Is that a conflict of interest? What are we giving away?
That's a whole nother scope, a whole career chat. But thank you so much, Krystal, for sharing the insights of being an accountant and how you got there, and also sharing advice and words of wisdom for the college students that are tuning into Career Chat. We are going to do another segment where Krystal interviews me, and we will talk about my work working in human resources. So check that out on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you again, Krystal. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.
All right, thank you.